Hi, folks, and welcome along to another Sonic Academy live show. I'm here, as always, with Chris. How are you, Chris?
Yay. I'm good. How are you,
Oh,
Philip? Young Philip?
excellent. Excellent.
Good. I'm glad to hear you're keeping well.
Yes, it's very good. So we're going to be announcing our competition winners very shortly, and I have to say the entries were absolutely phenomenal.
They were. There's been long discussions about who won, who came second, who came third. It was really hard to pick because we are continually blown away by the amount of the quality of the entries. I think they're amazing. I think they really are cool. So well done everybody who entered. Thank you to everyone who entered because it is phenomenal for us to hear what you can do and some of the really interesting takes I find really good.
Yeah, it wasn't all just the same genre. There was quite a mix up of stuff.
Yep.
And hopefully the winners will reflect that, I guess.
Yep. So, do you want to dive straight in?
Should we do shout outs and see who's
Yes.
about? Anyone
About? So we're trying out. YouTube analytics told us that we should do 5 o'clock BST. So we are testing this out to see if this is a time. Let us know if it suits you. If this is a good time. Is it better later on? Is it better earlier on? I don't know.
Yeah.
So we're going to say hello to Pink Pamplemousse. Hello, Pink Pamplemousse. Chris Parr to Techolite. Hello, Mr. Techolite. Hope you're keeping well, Steph. And Alex Ben. DJ Cool has just arrived. So welcome aboard.
Yeah, give us a shout out in the chat if you're there so we can call you out.
Is on the chat, ready, able, and waiting to answer any questions. We have a poll running. If you want to go on the poll is next we have Techno.
Yeah.
And what would you like after Techno? So the options are, because they want to give us 4 options: trance, tech house, house, and melodic techno. If you're choosing house, tell us what type of house.
Yeah, because there's a lot of types of house. What are the types of house, Chris?
There's handbag house.
Piano house.
There's housey house.
Housey house.
Deep house.
Deep house. Commercial house.
Minimal house.
Afro-Caribbean house.
Semi-detached house.
Detached house.
So yeah, let us know. Tropical house.
Tropical house, yeah. Do you remember Tropical House?
Do you remember that summer of Tropical House?
Tropical House, yeah, and then Future Bass. They were like two genres that sort of got the big.
Future Bass was the last sort of really sort of explosive genre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really, yeah. We haven't had a really good explosive genre since the Future Rave. I see some people jumping on the Future Rave bandwagon the last few days. So hopefully this is something.
Cool. And tell us about the Techno event that's coming up. What do you know about it, Chris?
What do I know about it? So I was talking to Bruce. Bruce McVaughn is delivering it. Bruce has done a course with us before. So it's what we're terming fast baseline techno. So it's that sort of really sort of 16th bassy techno. It's quite driving.
Yeah.
If you think we've had Harvey McKay on, it's kind of his style, quite dirty, quite deep. So artists on our playlist would be like Jay Lumen, Joy Hauser, Umek, Cosmic Boys, who we're going to try and reach out to, Adam Bayer, Anna, and Hueba.
Yeah.
So that sort of style techno, really driving, fast bassline techno, lots of really dark
peak
noises.
Time big club techno, I guess is what you call it.
So we're going to try and get some heads on for an interview. So
it'd be nice to get some video interviews again if we can. I think that just unfortunately with the sort of the Future Rave, the sort of the people were sort of quite high level, so it was kind of difficult for them to spend the time to do the stuff.
I was promised by lots of big DJs that we would get interviews, and they kept saying, it's coming, and it never arrived. And their management were saying, yeah, we're going to do it. And it was like sort of Sander Van Dorns and Oscar Umek and stuff like that. So we tried, but hopefully we'll get some of the techno guys on and we'll get an interview.
Do you know, as Chris Parr saying there, the Trans 138 or the 123-ish stuff, the sort of Angina stuff, have we done like a sort of vocally big Angina type type course in a while. I don't think we have.
But the last big one was probably Trance 2.0. I just seen popped on the chat, Robert Babbitts.
Oh,
Hello,
hello.
Hello, Mr. Babbitts. I was reading your post earlier on that Babbitt style for the last 20 years, and it is staying true to yourself.
Yeah.
And
One
he
of
could
our
give us-
first ever interviews on Sonic
Yeah.
Academy back in the day.
and a techno god. So yeah, we're doing techno next, Robert. So maybe give you a shout and have a chat with you. So that would be cool. Yeah. So we haven't done trance. We haven't done that Anjuna vocally. We've done the last vocal trance we did was kind of that 138 style
Brian
trance.
Kearney, was it? Did that one?
Craig
Craig
Conley,
Craig Conley, sorry. Yeah.
who I'm playing with at the weekend.
Oh, right.
Both Frank. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
Where were you playing?
I'm playing in Manchester at a big event called Wrong.
Okay.
So John O'Callaghan, Paul Van Dyke, Brian Kearney, and me and Robbie.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
Happy days.
so there you go. Yeah, looking forward to catching up. So,
Cool. Other stuff to talk about. We are imminently closing in on the release of Anna multi-sampling.
did you load in the ad?
I did not.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. I can do that.
No, don't worry. Do you want me to fill while you do it?
No, okay, I can chat away.
That away. So yeah, Anna MS. We've been. I don't know whether you've noticed. Let us know if you've had a good go at it. It's been out on beta for about 6 weeks.
Yep.
Now, all went swimmingly well.
Yeah.
We didn't find just sort of annoying little bugs, things that just didn't work the way they should have, and there was nothing. We didn't wipe anybody's computer systems. So,
Although there was a high probability that could happen.
yeah.
It
So
didn't go too bad, and yeah, I think we've sort of been bashing through the bugs. There's still tiny little things here and there, but it'll all be sorted for release. What are the advantages of multi-sampling in Anna, Chris?
I was going to ask you, me as the godfather, as the daddy of Anna. You should be telling us. So what would you? I mean, so previously we could have one sample mapped across all the keys.
Yes. I can't actually I can't actually add to the VTs while we're on air because it switches it.
Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Chris Barr's going to go to Wrong. I'll see you there. We're on at 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So yes, it's a big development. How long is this taking, Phil?
Good couple of years anyway. So we really wanted to make sure we got the sort of engine part of it right. So we spent a lot of time doing that, making it so it doesn't use any more CPU power than a normal sampler engine that we've already got. So it does that well. And obviously you can load a different sound on every single key. I suppose I could literally actually show this, couldn't I?
Yeah, I suppose actually you could. The big thing then, integrate that into CMD and ARP, and you start having these really crazy possibilities of what it can do. Plus, here's the thing is, you can have a multi-sampler on all the last 3 oscillators. So there's potentially 3 oscillators. So
that's correct. Yeah. So each of the 3 sampling oscillators can all be multi-sampling or a mix of single sample or obviously the 3 original oscs as well. I'm just gonna load it in here and see if I can. My mouse, I think, is running out of batteries. Let's go real slow.
Technical hitches.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, it's real big. It's real big, Chris.
Okay, show us
it's
it.
real big. Let me just make that somewhat smaller. I was just screen grabbing stuff for the promos. So yeah, we've got our normal sample window, and then if you hit the MS button, you have a place there, and you can just drop all your samples in there. And we will be releasing a pack. We've sort of spent the last year putting together a pack of pianos, basses, guitars, strings, vocals, all that stuff, which will sell separately. So the actual Anna upgrade will be free. And you can create your own multi-samples, create drum kits, do whatever you want, save them, share them, do whatever. And if you want a ready-made bank of sounds, we have a whole bunch here that we will be selling.
Yeah, so this is going to be a multi expansion pack.
Yeah, multi-sample expansion pack, and that covers sort of all bases. And then along with the actual multi-samples, we are doing a multi-sample preset pack. So that's going to be, what, 200 presets. I think it is. Is it a 200 or is it 100?
No, that you're getting. No, I don't remember. No, I think there's only 100.
The 100 is it? Yeah.
There's 200. Then there's another. There's a pop pack coming after that.
Yeah. So and I mean, we got our choirs. We sampled them from the. Where did they come from?
I was going to say
Bulgarian?
Bulgaria, whatever. I can't remember. We did a Skype session with a live streaming session with this choir and directed them. Me and Phil sat here on a Friday afternoon and directed this choir, and it was brilliant.
It was.
That sounds very choiry.
Did the old not initiating the patch? So let's go choirs. Choir as. I'm gonna have to switch my keyboard.
There you go.
Choirs. So you can see there are all the multi-samples. You can change all the key groups, all the velocity settings, so you can have as many velocity layers as you want. Root keys, and then you can edit the samples. It does accept there is an acid loop format that we've included in this, which you can do in the most popular multi-sample sample editing software, which is called Sample Edit. I think it's now owned by Isotope. Is that right? Is that who you ended up with it?
Did the loop editor one?
Yeah, loop editor.
Did Isotope?
I think it's Isotope.
Oh, okay.
Or Synaptics, one of the two.
Synaptics, one of those,
yeah. So they've got that, but you can use sort of acid loops. So if you're really into creating your multi-samples and building instruments, you'll know all about that anyway. You can also create drum kits. We've got a couple of kits here. So we'll be including a couple of them. I think we've an 808 and a 909 kit going in as well. And then we have a Steinway grand piano that we got. I'll actually use the presets because the presets are probably more interesting. Hybrid piano is probably the sort of best classic sort of piano.
You should type in that little search function there.
That's a good idea. Keys. I'll type piano.
Another classic moment.
Piano. Dynamic piano, not hybrid piano. Dynamic.
There you go.
And then we've got sort of classic dance pianos. All that stuff. I can't play my keyboard at the minute because I've got my buffer rate so high.
So there is a beta version with a couple, I think 1 or 2 presets and 1 or 2 multi-sample banks, so you can go and download to have a play. The other thing I suppose we should say about this is we were, when it started, we were really torn between, we didn't want it to become this big bloated omnisphere thing, so we want to try and the presets and stuff we were trying to keep really light and really so most of the pianos are 12 samples. You can do different sample in any key, lots of velocity layers and stuff if you want. We don't want to give you 6-7 gigs worth of piano samples and stuff because there's plenty of plugins out there.
I mean, our sort of inspiration is coming from the likes of the JV 1080 type vibes and those sort of
the M1 where there was small
M1
samples.
sort of dance focused. Where they are sort of organic instruments, but they are very much still dance focused. So all the pianos and stuff have been tuned and EQ'd to sort of be as useful as possible for that. So we've got like an Anjuna style piano, which is big epic reverbs and stuff like that. So, and the strings again, just really usable string ensembles for high strings or background stuff. And again, the choirs, they're very much trance sort of choirs.
So we've recorded Steinways, we've recorded choirs and strings and cellos and all the sort of bread and butter instruments. So they're all there, and we're really excited to get it out. And it's about that far away. I don't want to say a date, but we're very, very, very close to getting it out.
Stay tuned about that. Now, Chris, competition.
That's what we're here for. So,
what way are we going to do this? Are we going to say the thing first, or say the stuff first?
We say the order first and then say the thing. What way would you like to do it? It's up to you. I don't mind.
Yes, let's do the order first. Okay.
Right, okay. So, really, 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 really genuinely difficult to pick the order here.
Everyone had a different thing, but we sort of ultimately agreed on the number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 and 3, I can't split them, and I
can't split them at all.
I don't think anyone could.
No.
All 3 are top-notch tracks.
Really, really top-notch tracks.
Do we remember which ones are which?
Yep. Oh no! In your if you play them, I can tell you the number. I've got them written down.
Yeah, no, I think I know which ones they are. I'm not going to show you the playback waveform because you might recognize them if you're in the chat. So we'll just...
will I do a drum roll?
Yes, do a drum roll. And in third place is...
So in third place, it's Pink Pamplemousse. And if you all tuned in a couple of weeks ago, you know we discussed this track. Brilliant remix. Just a really interesting take.
Yeah, I just love that guitar stuff. It's so good. I think he's updated the mix very slightly. It sounds a bit sort of chunkier and brighter potentially,
and that feels more expansive. But this is main stage. This is like a beta. It's got the sort of Balearic vibes. Brilliant melody.
Let's go!
Yeah.
So there we go, that's our third place. Let me just go in here and get the second one.
Okay, so in second place, second and third, it was a flip a coin. They were that close, that good. So, Pink Pamplemousse, I see you're on the chat. Well done. Thank you for entering. Brilliant, brilliant track.
Okay, and in number 2, play this one from the start because it does actually start really good.
We just thought this was a really interesting take on the whole thing.
This was Logan Atbud, is that right?
Yep, that's right. Logan Atbud. So if Logan is on the chat, say hello. Cool build up.
That's brilliant.
Take.
Very reminds me of Oliver or Swedish House Mafia, somewhere in between those. Absolutely awesome. That's so good.
That's gnarly. There we go, that is Logan Atbud. Well done, Logan, if you're there.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat.
So as you know, the first place gets £500.
Yep.
And a release on Sonic label, which we are going to be setting up very shortly and getting the first releases out.
Yep.
one of our problems this week was we genuinely thought all 3 tracks were super amazing.
Yep.
So we'd like to offer second and third place, if they want, to release the tracks, 200 quid each.
Yep.
And we'll release those tracks alongside the winner. So the winner gets 500, and 2 and 3 spots get 200 quid each if they want
Plus
to
release.
let us release the tracks.
That's up to you
Let
guys.
us know if you think that's cool, and if you'd like to do that, we are more than happy to stick them on, because I think it's just they're brilliant tracks, and it would be a shame for nothing to be done with them, I think. So
everyone in the office just listened went, all 3 of these are brilliant, and they're all complement each other.
Yeah.
They're all different. They hit different areas. So if you guys, second and third place, if you're happy with £200 plus a release, just let us know. We'll be hitting you up with emails after this anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go. So 3 winners. Here we go.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so are we ready for the big reveal for number 1?
Is it me? Did I win?
Did you win? Did you enter again? Just try and get your electric bill paid?
Yeah.
I know.
I need something. We were going to do this in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can afford electric. So who won?
Do you know the name? Have you got the name?
I do.
Okay, are we ready?
You can pronounce the name. I can't pronounce it. Toshiro.
Let's go. Toshihiro? Toshihiro?
He thought this was just brilliant. So listen to the chords he uses. He's brilliant.
Absolutely wicked. How big is that?
Come on! Remember, you were always talking about building the layers, just getting to the next level. Audio is glitching, I hear, Phil.
Oh, the audio's glitching.
Yes.
Okay, we can unglitch the audio quickly because we don't want to ruin the
vibes.
The vibes.
We still haven't got to the bottom of our glitching audio.
Okay.
It's okay now. It's okay. So there you go. Just want to say hello to a few more people that have jumped on. Mr. Bruce McVaughn is here. Our next takeover guest, Deadly Custard. Hello, Mr. Custard. How are you? Doing great things. Fabrice is on. Hello, Fabrice. And Mr. Robert Babbitts is still there with us.
And have we got Toshihiro in the chat? Toshi, are you there?
If anybody knows Toshi, we love him. Say hello. This reminds me of old Deadmau5 stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's next level, I think. It's a great riff. There we go. Absolutely cracker.
There we go.
Well done, guys. Honestly, all 3 tracks absolutely blew my mind earlier when we listened to them all, in the office. So
yeah. So all good, all good. Thank you so much to everybody who entered. As we say, next is Techno. Have we got Techno? And I will, Mr. Robert Babbitts, if you wouldn't mind, I will hit you up this week, and we'll maybe get a chat and maybe do an interview or something with you about your 20 years of producing top end and mastering top end music. So that would be really, really brilliant.
Yeah, awesome.
What about our poll?
Our poll, yes, it looks like trance is winning. So
Right.
I suppose it makes sense to do a trance event. We haven't done one yet. It seems to be our sort of most
Forte.
popular stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
since we are both trance producers, I guess, or were.
So, will we?
Or you are?
What will we do? Like a Anjuna vocally thing? Is that kind of like a laid back, slow?
Yes, I think that would. I don't think we've done something like that in a while.
No.
Yeah, getting into the winter months, maybe.
Yeah.
You want to sort of
Nice.
something to brighten your day up. Some nice chill vibes.
Cool. So, next week on the site we have How to Sound Like Rez coming.
Yeah.
So, that's Rez on Dead Mouse's label. So, it all ties in, and we've got our usual first look.
Who's doing the res?
Mr. Haterade.
Haterade, cool.
Haterade. So it's a great track. He's taken one of our tracks. The name escapes me at the moment, but I will get it out to everyone. So let us know what you think of the new time. Does this suit? Does it not suit? 5 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Next week is Ableton. Oh, so it's using Ableton Live for actual live. That's what's next week.
Right, okay. Like live shows.
Right. Yes. So that is Mr. King Unique back on board.
Dub Techno, Robert is asking about. Have we done a Dub Techno course?
No. Dub Techno, sort of, what's that? What would
Sort
be
of more
Dub Techno?
sort of deep dark.
Dark sort of techno?
Yeah, deep.
Uh,
Haven't done anything in a while. We good.
the last sort of big dark tech.
Robert's offering to do it. Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Nice to conduct business live on air.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll be in touch for sure.
Robert, we will be in touch tomorrow and we'll get a chat. That would be most awesome. Brilliant. Thank you so much. So thank you very much for everyone who entered. Hope you enjoyed the takeover.
Yeah.
We will get the Techno one hopefully in the next few weeks. Again, it'll be another remix competition. Lots of sound design stuff around it and lots of tech tips and stuff encompassing everything you need to know about making that particular style of techno.
Cool. Is that us?
That's us. What do you think?
Brilliant. Honestly, I'm still blown away by how good these tracks are. So well done to everyone. Honestly, it's so fulfilling when you do a thing and the music's absolutely awesome. So we will get in touch with all the competition winners and we'll arrange to master, finish off stuff. We have some vocals there, so we'll send you the vocals as well. If you like them, we can get them sung by a proper person.
Do you want to play them?
Do you want to? Well, I don't know if it's set up, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll send the guys the vocals, and then when we do the release, we can do it on one of the live shows, and everyone can hear them. Then
So
I think we did play them last week, though, didn't we?
Somebody just posted, have you guys got a course on Future Rave? Where have you been for the last month? The last month has been devoted to Future Rave. There's Future Rave tech tips, there's Future Rave sound design, Future Rave remix competition where you could have watched Lutamini. So yeah, we have a how to make Future Rave. The tracks you're listening to are based on that track. So
yeah,
there we go.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys. We will catch you next time.
And Robert, I'll be calling you tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Cheers.